Well, I just finished doing a video on my 357 maximum round in 158 grain Fury, and I got to looking at my reloading card, and I see that the 350 was shot on the same day at about 2,450 feet per second. Now I'm using a Hornady 170 grain spear point bullet, and so I had to say to myself, I wonder what kind of mushroom I can get out of one of those. So without further ado, we'll fire one down there and see what we get. Fire in the hole. Let's take a look. Always good to see a single bubbler. That one's got a hole in it. Let me get set up here. Just gave you guys a speech about using tripods. No, I'm not doing it. Alright, looks like we got one milk jug completely obliterated. One tore up pretty good. About what the 357 did. This has two holes in it with nothing in them. The rest of them don't have any holes in them at all. I'm not really certain how this can go through there like that and not hit this one. But I don't have any bullets to look at. Oh my goodness, here it is, laying on the trailer. Let me flip this thing around so I can see what I'm looking at. Alright, this is 170 grain Hornady spear point, folded back so nicely. Look at the petals on that thing. That thing is awesome. Nice round circle like that. Core left, rifling all showing. That is a nice piece of mushrooming. So I will be giving you some statistics on that later. Dug out. Alright, so here's the wrap up on the 170 grain Hornady spear points. I shot them a couple of weeks ago, and I have 28 grains of little gun behind that bullet, and my average speed was about 2,462 feet per second with a standard deviation of 19, which is not horrible. And so with this water test today, today's January 7th, and we shot this on December 22nd. It was 37 degrees out, and right now it's 32, so basically the same weather environment. And weighed the bullet at 147.4 grains, so it lost about 23 grains on its total weight, and it has a diameter of 0.64, which is very close to the 158 grain Fury, which is about the same size except for that one petal that came out. So I hate to tell my old buddy 357 Max with the match grade barrel that he's anemic, but 158 grain bullet at 20 2,200 feet per second compared to a 170 grain bullet at 2464. I gotta give the edge to the 350 Legend. I did shoot 2 deer this year with that. I shot a total of 8 does this year, but 2 of them I kept swapping guns. But anyway, 2 of them I shot at 150 yards with a 19-mile-an-hour side wind. We sat out in the field hoping they'd come closer. They never did. Light was fading, so we had 7 deer out in front of us. My buddy Steve had his 450 Bushmaster. I had the 350. I fired 2 rounds. The first one was the best one at a doe standing broadside, very nice large doe, and took her in the shoulder. I was aiming 8 inches into the wind, which was to the left, and I think that was a bit much. That's what the calculation said, but I thought it was maybe a bit much anecdotally. But anyway, broke both of her shoulders. We found the bullet on the outside skin, and along with a big pile of bones, so that did a pretty decent job. Second doe was also broadside, shot her double lung through penetration. Very nice blood trail on that deer. Long story short, Steve also shot 2 deer. We shot 4 deer in about 25 seconds. We got audio on it, but the video is so dark you can't really tell what's going on. All during legal shooting hours, by the way. We're very careful about that. But I know there's some naysayers out there that think I should be shooting 25 rounds into gelatin. Hey, I'm just a guy. I'm not a lab tech. And I shoot milk jugs because we drink a lot of milk around here. The 3 amigos come over, our grandkids, and drink a lot of it. So there is never a milk jug that leaves the premises in one piece. You can be guaranteed on that one. But it's always fun to get out and try your gear and find out what you have, even if you're handicapped by using water and milk jugs. It sure beats better than nothing. And when I go hunting a field, I have a very good confidence of what the bullets will do and at what range they will do them at. So thanks for listening, and that's the story on the 350 Legend, fired in hand loads of 170 grain Hornady spear point. Dug out.